Hello and welcome to XRM1 Business Solutions. XRM1 is a globally active software manufacturer for business solutions based on the Microsoft Dynamics platform. We are offering solutions for project, HR, and idea management, as well as time tracking.
Welcome to today's session for resource planning. This video is regarding CRM Project, the software for professional project management in Dynamics CRM. Resource planning, of course, is based on a project. The project is created, project itself in its arbitrary structure. Within the structure, you have assigned work to it. So the sub-project, for example, takes 8 days and, for example, 2 days for project management. This work now needs to be assigned to certain people, either a single person, several people, a group of people like a business unit, or, for example, a service. These are the available units for resource allocation in CRM Project, the employees, services, or business units. To see how the planning works in CRM Project, I will go to my system. I have already opened the list of projects in CRM Project. I will select one of the projects. I will select the BLI Project Management Implementation Project. And within the project, I will need to navigate to the planning table. To go there, please click on the arrow next to the project and navigate to the planning table. The planning table is structured into 4 areas. The first area on the left upper corner is the work breakdown structure that you have created, for example, in the work breakdown structure or the Gantt chart. Down below, we have the resource selection. We can select what we need. We see the work allocation under area 3, and area 4 is the utilization. So we see the user's availability and if it will work out or not. So I go back to my system and go in my planning table. I see the structure and now want to select the resources I want to assign the work to. I can, like I said, assign to people, and the people are ordered either by business unit or by staff. So I know, if I know, okay, I need somebody from HONA Canada, I can set on the sorting by business unit, or if I need some project manager, I go to staff by service. I need to do it by service, so I select the people from here. I know I need some project managers. I will need Paul Mahler, I need Peter Maurer, and I need myself. I'm logged in as Paul Morrison. And I will also need a system integrator, so I scroll down to the system integration and will select Stuart Ingram. Please note that people can have several services, so a person cannot only do one service like project management, he can also do different. Like if Paul Morrison cannot only do system integration, he would be listed on both lists, on project manager and system integration. You might have recognized that when selecting them on the list, they will also appear up here. When they list here, you can then go in and assign the planned work. You see the mandates projected in here and can assign that now. So I can say these 2 mandates for project management go to the project manager, myself, so Paul Morrison will get 2 mandates. I can also assign the work to several people. So I could, for example, say Peter Maurer is 3 days, Paul Morrison 3 days, and Stuart 2 days. And I can do this so forth. So I can also say, for example, here 2 days, go here. You might have also recognized that once putting in the information, like the 2 days, is equals the mandates projected, we will get this green check mark. If you assign more work than projected, you will get a yellow triangle. It's a warning telling you that you try to assign more work than you have planned. So you will get in trouble probably. It will not prevent you from doing, it's just a notification. If I am done with assigning the work to the project nodes and the people, I want to know if it'll work out or not. Therefore, if you select the row, you have the resource utilization down below. You can always see the people you have assigned work to in the row that you have selected. So I have selected Project Management Implementation. It is Paul Morrison only, so I only see Paul Morrison. If I select the workshop processes where I've assigned 3 people, I will see these 3 people. If I want to see all people, I also assign work to Paul Mahler, for example. I will see these 4 people in the line here. Now, if I want to know what these bars are, how they look like, or what does this utilization mean, we have in the planning table also a header for all the colors. This header legend is hidden by default because once you're working with CRM project, you get used to this colors really quick and you will know them by heart in just a few days, I'll promise. So these colors, what do they mean? You see, it's 8 hours for those people. This is the capacity of the users that you have selected. These people work 8 hours a day, and this for Monday to Friday. You see that because Monday to Friday is free, and then Sunday is unavailable if you hover over. You see the capacity, white is available, gray is unavailable, red would be absent, and leaf would be in purple. If you would have somebody that's working only for 4 hours a day, like half-part worker, you would have a 4 in this, so it would be half the size. If you have somebody, for example, only working Monday and Tuesday, Monday and Tuesday would be available, the other days would be grayed out as well. The actual project work or the assignments, you can see this by the colors. Light blue is always the project that we are looking at. So light blue, all you see here is the project that we have assigned work to. Orange are other projects in planning. If you mouse over, you can already see what project is that. And blue is another project in processing. Yellow would be appointments. Or if there's a red border, like here, you see the availability is critical. I have planned Paul Mahler on a day that he is unavailable, so it's a red border. Now, we have assigned the work to it. We want to see what these colors are or how is it coming that it is these days. These days, depending on the duration and the work that you have assigned and the availability of the people. I have done a drawing for that. You see we have 7 days from Monday to Sunday. And we have assigned 2 man days, so 16 hours of work to one person. In that case, it has the 5 days availability and splits out the 2 days, 16 days variable to these 5 days. If now somebody is not working, for example, Monday is over and tomorrow again and I did not do anything, these days will go up. Like Monday is gone, I have only 4 days left. For duration of 4 days, but the 2 main days are still needs to be done, so the 16 hours will be spread into the 4 days. You might now say, okay, this will happen a lot of time, or I don't want this person to work 2 and something hours a day to fulfill this job. I want him to work 2 days in a row, and then he's done and he's free to do other stuff. If you want to do that, you are planning your project more in detail, and the detailed planning is done with the CRM activities. To find out more about CRM activities, you can see our other video about these activities, and you know how to create the activities and to work with them. But if I now want to plan more in detail, I can, for example, create an appointment for Wednesday and say, okay, he should work for the whole Wednesday. If you create an appointment, what's happening is this appointment will come up as an appointment in the planning table on Wednesday. And because the other days that are left, the other 1 day, is only 1 day left, these 8 hours this allocation on the other days go down because he's doing it on this day and not on the others anymore. So let us look this up in the system. How does it look like? I go in here, you see that we have these huge bars. This is because the project is the project notes. Like here we have the BLI sub-workshop processes. This was in the past, so it would have needed to be done by now. That's why it is coming up today. Nobody has set a time against it. I have a project note with Stuart Ingram. I need to confess I have prepared that a little. This is 2 hours, 2 days work for 1 week. How can we see that? It's Monday from 6th to the 10th. I can also see the Gantt within the planning table. Therefore, it's hidden. Therefore, you move this resource allocation on the right. You see this Gantt also from here. Or you can say layer transparency. You see that in the back if you need to. But we can here see it's a 1 week job and it's done here. 2 days needs to be done in this week. So it's going to be 3.2 hours a day. We now want to plan that more in detail. So we are going to create an appointment for June the 8th for this project for Stuart. So I'm going to go into the work breakdown structure and create this appointment, and I'm going to show you what will happen. Go into the project, create an appointment. So I have created this appointment. You see that is for this project node with Stuart for 8 hours. I have saved it. I will close it. Go back to my planning table. I would need to reload it once until I see the data. But once it is reloaded, we really quick see that we have now an appointment on the 8th for 8 hours, and the 3.2 hours are down to 2 hours a day because it's only those 1 day left that needs to be spread out to 4 days. Now, I have assigned this work to the employees. I told that we can also assign work to the services. If we don't know yet who's going to do it, we only know that we're going to need a developer, for example. You go to services, select senior developer, assign the work to the senior developer. So these 3 days, for example, needs to go to a developer. You can put that in and it is set up. You can do the same way for business unit. Just select business unit, go to the business unit you want to assign the work to, and it's all gonna set up. If you have done with the project planning and now want to notify the people that they are planned for the project, you can send an email from out the planning table. Therefore, please click on the project node where you want to inform the people from. So if it's, for example, these 3 people, I go to that project node, or if I want to inform everybody, I do it from the top node. I say right click, you see an icon send assignment information, and once you've clicked that, an email is really sent for everybody and will inform them about their resource planning.
For more information regarding our products, services, customer experience, and support, you are invited to visit our website, xrm1.com.